Hey, it's Nicola, and today we're going to be talking about widgets in Jira Service Management. Now, as a prerequisite, in order to use the widgets, you need to set your Jira Service Management project to allow the users who don't have any Jira Service Management license at all to log in. Otherwise, your widgets are going to be useless. How do you actually set this? You're going to go for customer permissions in here. And when you go for the customer permissions in here, you're going to be focused on this part where it says channel access is also affected by the site's customer's access. Jira admins can update the customer access settings. So you're going to click here and you're going to be focused on this one right here. And you're going to say allow customers to create the accounts. That's one thing. And also customers can access and send requests from the portal without logging in. So this is something that you actually want to have. You want to check this and you want to save your changes. If your compliance is not aligned with this kind of change, then using the widgets is not really going to help you out. But if that is not the case, we're going to move on with the widgets in here. So you're going to see that they're on the left sidebar. You're going to have the widget, and this is how your widget it looks like. So the main first thing that you're going to see is the default request type that this widget is going to use. And what is this based on? This is based on your request types that you have within your Jira Service Management project. So it really depends on how many request types you have. It is also going to be shown in here. So I'm going to say, for example, I want to leave this to be on the Get IT Help. Now, you can also allow the search for all of the request types if you actually want to really use this. But I don't want to actually use this. In my case, I want to keep this really, really simple. Now you have the color here as well, and this actually has the asterisk in here. So this means that this is required in order to know what is going to be this bar right here, the color of this bar, and this right here, the contact us, is actually going to be the button. You're going to see this later. Now you also have the widget background pattern that you can actually change. I can put this to be none, or you can change this to be for anything else. For the color, you would actually need to Google this out. You would need to Google if when you want to actually choose your color, you don't have the color picker in here. So you would actually need to look for the hexadecimal codes in order to find the color for here. So for example, I went and I just typed like orange hexadecimal color code, and it actually gave me this one. Now, you have the widget button type, so you can actually change this to either be a question mark right here or to be a custom button text. And when you actually select this to be custom button text, you also need to fill out this. You need to also fill out this field right here. And also, this is something that is important, which is widget header. And this is going to be this text right here. And I'm going to say, welcome. How can we help? For example. And I can say like, I'm going to leave this to be the question mark. And what is it going to say? It's going to say confirmation message. We've received your request and we will get back to you shortly. So what actually this means? This means when you fill out all of these all of these things right here, and when you click on send, you're going to get, we've received your text, we'll get back to you. So I'm going to say like test, sorry for that. I'm going to say test.com. Right now it doesn't really actually return anything because we need to test that out. But this is how your widget is going to look like. And when we actually save this, this is how your widget will look like. Now, we're coming to more important stuff in here. And this is this JavaScript code where you are going to embed this widget right here to your website. Now, in my case, I'm going to be creating a local site, and within this local site, I'm going to be pasting this script tag. This script tag is going to be within your body tags. If you're not really familiar with the HTML, I would actually suggest to take some HTML basic course just to understand where your script tag needs to be pasted. But your script tag should be pasted within the body tags. Okay. And what happens is when I actually go live in here, you maybe don't see it right here. You maybe don't see it right here. Let me just add another window. And I'm going to be adding the Safari window, because within the Safari window you're actually going to see that we're having this within our website. See this right here? When I actually click on this, it's going to appear and it's saying welcome, how can we help? I'm going to say for the summary, I'm going to say hello and contact email address. I hope that it's going to take the test email, and it's saying thanks, we've received your request and we will get back to you shortly. So that is how it works. Let me just remove this pretty quickly. All right. And one thing that I want to check in here when I go back to my project, when I go back to board, as you can see, this is something that I have. Now it's being in progress, and it's stating what was actually the email address, and it was raised by the API itself. And the request type was actually this one. This is also the reporter. So the ticket gets actually created within your project. Now, since it's using the email addresses, I would first suggest that project shouldn't be visible to a lot of your users. Only the trusted users should be having the access to that project. Also, if you want to add another layer of security in there, you can also use the issue security schemes, where you can define the security levels as well. So that is for another step of securing your project. But this is essential, everything that you actually needed to know about the widgets, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.